Good Monday noon to you. It's already 12, I think. 5 more minutes. And what a beautiful, glorious day. It's even strangely hot. You know that kind of heat when you sit by the heater and you have this little light gush of heat hitting your body. I don't know why. Is it the room or is it outside like this? Because there's heat, I feel, but dry heat, not the humid heat. Very strange, very strange, because even yesterday my housekeeper said, it's hot, but not hot tropical, hot like a heater. You know that little heater that in UK they used to have when you can just move by your chair? I don't know whether it still exists today. Very strange. Heat, strange heat. Not the tropical heat. Dry but hot. But not bothersome. It's just like you have heater next to you. I think it's from outside because now I can feel the breeze. It's hot. I think I'm going to swim again today. Yesterday I could because it was a beautiful weather, but the whole day was taken over by the hot water boiler man. That my bedroom downstairs for the B&B room has been changed to a new water heater. One project ticked off from my list, so that's done. But even more, the water pressure that we've been having problem with has been also repaired by him, because he discovered that right by the water pump tank area is that little machinery that he checked had a rubber defect around its teeth or whatever. You know, I just took a look at it because he asked me to, just to give me a proof that it's the problem. So I said, okay, just have it repaired or buy a new one. But he was so kind to say, no, let's just have it repaired first. Don't buy a new one because maybe it can work. And it did. He went to have it replaced with the new rubber and it works. So now I don't have problems with the water pressure anymore because there's air apparently in the pipes that has been giving me a problem for the past 3 weeks. That, you know, every time you open the tap, it just gushes so strongly, and then you would be so startled. And you know, because there's air in the pipe. So now, so far so good, it's not happening anymore. That one is done. So new water heater in the main bed and breakfast room. Now I need to have my bathroom also done exactly like that with the new water heater. But I have to wait. It's okay. I take a shower with cold water, but I also can boil water and put it in the bucket and take a shower with. That's what one has to do in order to also be economical, at the same time make the whole system work smoothly, okay? You imagine, you know, I never had to do all these things because I always had a husband, or there was always a man to take care of it, not me. So these past 4 years, I must say, I learned a lot, I got to know a lot, and I feel empowered by it, you know, more like in control, even though, you know, there are always new things come up that I am in the dark of. It's crazy because yesterday when my housekeeper said the tool has to be changed, that water pressure machinery had to be changed, and the Indonesians, they would say, you know, when I say, so how much would that cost? You know, I was already exasperated and desperate a little bit because, you know, every day things just needing maintenance. So in Indonesia, I still don't realize that when they say 6.5, it means 650,000 rupees. 650,000 rupees equivalent to, let's say, 40 euros, more or less. So when she said 6.5, I was thinking, oh my God, 6.5 million rupees? 6.5 million rupees equivalent to 400 euros. Oh no. I said, what do you mean? 6.5 millions? Luckily, you know, so far everybody is honest here, because I am in the dark, to tell you the truth, you know. I don't know many things. And she said, no, 650,000 rupees, which is 40 euros. So I said, okay, all right. These kind of little things that I'm still not in the know. Okay, so, but I'm learning. So I like it. So far yesterday, even though it took all day, you know, the maintenance man had to go out and do this, and then also the pipe from, sorry, it's boring. I know it's boring, but maybe it could be a tip also for you, even though I don't show it how it works, like the many vloggers that you can find, of course, and watch. But yesterday, the hose from the gas to the, because we still use gas here, to the tank, it's not embedded in the house. It's not planted in the house, so it's still independently supplied by the gas tank. That the new hose had to be replaced to a new hose. So things like that, it's there's a blessing in this gas, because I didn't know that the hose needed changed. So you see things like that. And also, I went to the downstairs. I just decided to go downstairs, just on a whim. So I went there, had to pass the storage, and then of course, what did I notice there? It's a water closet. You know, water closet being wrapped there in clear plastic, so I could see, of course, because since it is transparent. And then I said, what is this? And then my housekeeper came out and said, what is this? She said, yeah, it's a new toilet. I said, well, I mean, why didn't you notify me? And she said, we just found it upstairs. There is a second floor on the storage, which I've never been. It's like what? 2 meters times 4 meters, something like that, or 5 meters upstairs. Oh, I said, I've never been upstairs. But then she said, yeah, that's all I found. Okay. So I said, then let's change the toilet, thinking that it's the same design as my toilet. Apparently, it's not. It's the same design as the toilet in the pool room, which I needed so badly for years to be changed. It still can be used, but it's broken already. The cover is broken, and then the system is not really working 100%. So I said, then let that change. So that's out of the blue appeared this new water closet that can be used to replace the pool room's toilet. I'm so happy. So anyway, so we have that done next month, not this month, because it's already at the end of the month. I am tight with my budget. Okay. So it's already noon. My housekeeper knows that she can take her time in tidying up my bedroom. Sorry for the mess, but the day is just so beautiful. Okay, now the breeze comes, but the breeze is hot. I mean, it's warm breeze. It's very, very unusually warm, but dry warm, not humid warm. Can you see the fish there? That's koi. Having again these two loungers on my balcony, facing this side instead to that side. I think I'm going to put like a bistro table and chairs here just for two, but I have to wait because I know what I want. But I have to be patient This is the fairy lights, in case you don't see. They're hanging. These fairy lights really makes an atmosphere, don't they? And I'm going to have a bistro table and 2 chairs, just like in Paris Cafe. Flamingo flower, but in white. I see it in red normally, but this is the first time I see in white. And also another surprise is it's growing together in the same pot as this plant called croton, Croton. Beautiful. How lovely, the flowers in one pot together. Quite nice. So I can't wait to have it also in my bathroom. This is the ceiling of this bathroom. That's good. However, how come this is not strong? How come it's not strong? Oh well, it's enough. Whoop! It's so hot. Oh, is it still not? Still okay. All right, good enough. Satisfied with that. It looks so good from down here, though. I don't know whether I'm going to keep it. We'll see. The only thing to know better is to have that bistro table there and 2 chairs so that I could have my meal once in a while whenever I feel like going out on the balcony and have some meal there. I don't know. We'll see. This is my whipping because I should have more of this. I remember in Milan, a friend of my husband has it in his apartment indoors. Wow, quite abundant and bushy, I must say, because I told them not to cut anymore, not to trim it. Right, I moved them back. They don't look convincing even from downstairs. So back to the original position. I don't think I'm going for a swim. Once in a while, this strong wind comes and I'm just worried that one of those palm leaves would fall on the pool. So I'm just sitting here. That's all. Suddenly, it's still. The weather is not always like this, okay? This is just in monsoon, but not frequently. Just once in a while, when the wind can be so strong and change to this in a matter of a few minutes. But then it comes back in one day for only maybe 1 hour or 2 hours. So don't think that this is how it is in Jakarta. Now look at that, look at that. It's picking up again. Just to give you an idea. But it's not like this. This is not a normal wind that we have in Indonesia all year. It's just every, maybe in monsoon time, maybe like 6-7 times. Glad this tiny papaya tree come through because I had the gardener moved here when I found it by the shower there. it was on that moved here. There. Look at that. It did come through. I think it was a week ago.